Alors, parle français s'il te plaît. Ah, ça va mieux, on peut continuer. Ok les gens, donc pourquoi je ne parle plus français? Alors c'est tout simplement que c'était plus simple pour moi avant de parler français dans mes vidéos, mais beaucoup moins simple pour les 3/4 de ma communauté qui ne sont pas francophones. Et non, mon but c'est juste qu'en fait mon contenu soit accessible à vraiment tous ceux qui me suivent et pas uniquement les 100 000 français sur les 2 millions de personnes que j'ai sur Facebook par exemple. And welcome back for the second part guys! So one of the questions I had a lot was, did I break up with BMW? And the reply is yes. So we just didn't find any agreement for the So we just didn't find any agreement for the upcoming years, and after a long time of thinking, I just thought it was better for me to keep going on my own. So that's what I did, and I just don't regret at all because there are a lot of huge projects coming and I needed to be like free to make them, so you will see that pretty soon. Do I like the smell of burning rubber? I mean, I hate it, but I don't really have the choice. After every show my hair are like fucked up with all of that smell, and yeah, I had to learn to live with that, but you know, it's okay. When did you first start with stunt riding? I started when I was 13, so it was 12 years ago, and now thank you because I feel so old. And yeah, such a long time. Hey Anam, you wanted to know what are the tips to get started on a 600cc bike. So Anam, if you think you can go on a 600cc bike, I mean, you can feel it, you can feel ready for it, then just go for it. For sure you will learn new stuff on that big bike, like I mean, for me it's easier like to move in circles because you have that real idle and you know, lots of different tricks that will be maybe harder but easier when you can handle them, you know. But yeah, if you feel it bad, just switch back to your old bike and continue to ride with it. But don't worry, don't listen to people who will say it's dangerous and everything, just go for it, okay? How did you start your career? I didn't really mean to be a stunt rider, and when I was younger I was studying at school and just wanted to get a job like the usual people around me, and then we just put it some videos on YouTube and organizers started to contact me for shows and everything, and it all began like this. I mean, I wasn't ready for shows or anything, and even today this is not something that I like to do because you feel that you're working for someone. I just still ride for fun today, and if one day I don't have fun anymore doing this, I will just pretty much stop this, you know. I don't have any interest to do this if it's not fun. What it takes to be there where you're right now? Share your secret behind being a pro stunt lady. Okay, so I think it takes to be stubborn first, and yeah, for me the most important is not to listen to people around you that will say that it's not safe, that it's dangerous, that you can do this as a job, that yeah, don't listen to these people. They will just tell you to be like, you know, lame and they will just make you barriers in your purpose. So yeah, if you have a dream, just follow it. Just every day do something that will make you closer to that dream, and that's it. Maybe the biggest chance I had was that I started at a time when I didn't really realize at all why I was doing this. I mean, I was doing this only for the tricks, only to progress, only to push my limits. I was just, you know, taking my quad at that time and going every single night to make wheelies. And for me that's the big secret, you know, to love it and to wake up every day, you know, knowing why you're waking up. Like, I wake up because I want to do this, I want to be this, and yeah, that's pretty much the best advice that I can give you. What was the hardest trick for you to learn? I wouldn't say the hardest physically, but the hardest mentally was for me, and it's still today for me, the high chair jump. because I have a problem with my left leg that it's not a physical problem, it's like a really mental problem, and I'm afraid to pass it. I'm afraid that this leg will be stuck in the handlebar and that I will fall every time. But when I do it once, you know, I am like, come on, that's easy, why? And then I can do it a lot. But there is always this first time every day. Are you keeping your old bikes like the 636? So I just kept it for a while after, you know, riding the S1000R, and then I just tried it and I was like, oh my god, where is the engine? So I just thought it was better to sold it because, you know, I wasn't having any fun anymore riding it. When does your USA stunt tour starting? Man, I would love to make one, and maybe next year, stay tuned. How many times did you fall from bike and did you ever broke any bones? So I can't count my crashes, but I'm pretty sure I broke some bones, but I never went to the doctor like for fingers or some stuff like this, because, you know, I was thinking, okay, maybe with 2-3 days of rest I won't feel the pain anymore. So I just had that ACL injury and that was way enough for me. Can you do stunts on a mountain bike? Yes, and if you have the occasion to start with that, just go for it. It's a very good school to learn stunt riding. On what bike did you start stunting and which one do you recommend? I personally started on a Yamaha 125, so I started with that because I didn't really know anything in bikes at that time, and finally that was a very good bike to start. And if you have one or if you can get one for cheap, just take one. And then to start, I would just recommend you to take a small bike, a cheap bike, and whatever you can, just, you know, take it and start to do wheelies. It will work for sure. What about physical preparation? Yes, so when I was starting, I was like, okay, to progress with the bike, I only need to ride the bike. And then I started to go to the gym, to run a bit, to make like some sprints, some high intensity training like CrossFit and everything. And it's really, really useful for riding bikes, for sure. It's really easier, like, I mean, get my physical condition better, and I have more strength, more flexibility, and it's only advantages. Okay, it's all I have for you today, guys. I hope I could reply to some of your questions, and I'm sorry because I couldn't take everything, but I hope you will like this video anyway. Just please stay tuned because there is a huge project coming for all this year, and this video is just here to say, okay, I'm not dead and I care about you, and yeah, stay tuned and see you soon. Bye!